Hey everybody, my name is Xavier Nash, just tuning in real quick for my midday live. So, what I want to talk to y'all today about, at least for right now, is am I hard to work with? Short answer, no. No, I'm not. One moment, I'm setting my phone down. Right there. All right. Okay, I'm back. Had to turn the TV down a little bit. So there's a misconception around certain groups that I'm hard to work with. Sorry, I just got done doing a workout. By the way, you don't have to do nothing extraneous or anything heavy. I would encourage everyone to do sit-ups, push-ups, that kind of thing, just to maintain your body. If you're into it. If you're wondering, I started doing it maybe a good couple months last year, and I'm happy with the results. So, yeah, go for it. Anyway, no, I'm not hard to work with, if people are wondering. I'm actually very easy to work with, contrary to belief. However, what I don't like is orders that come across as direct disrespect. Like, I'll take orders, but should I though? Like, when you're disrespecting somebody, that's different from asking someone to do something. Like, you'll have somebody say, hey, go do this right here because I told you to do it. They don't even have to finish the sentence off with, because I said so. It just comes across as asshole energy. You don't want to take orders from assholes. I mean, picture this. Anyone can relate to this. It don't matter what background you're coming from. Maybe. You know how you get home, you do the dishes, and you're already midway finished doing the dishes, and then your mom or dad comes in and tells you, hey, you better not forget to do those dishes. And you're just stopping, you look at them, and they look at you like, and then you look at the dishes, you're like, I'm already doing them. It makes you not want to do it, right? Everyone's been there, at least in some form or fashion. But no, I'm not hard to work with. As a matter of fact, I'm easy to work with. I'm a riot to be around. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm a funny guy, easygoing. Hell, you need me to do something, I don't know how to do it. Instruct me on how to do it without being an asshole or a bitch. It's that simple. If you come from a military background or anything like that where people took your shit, I'm not the one. If you come from a background where you're a CEO of all these different companies, you're a manager of all these different things and whatnot, and you've been pushing people around in a way that feels comfortable to them, you're not gonna get away with that shit with me. I'm not saying I'm hard to work with, I just deserve respect. You ask me to do something, I'll do it. It don't matter how you ask me, but just know that you don't talk to people disrespectfully. You want to talk to them like they're on your level, because no one is above anybody. We're all under God. Now, we may be positioned in higher tiers, but even then, when we go to the grave, we return back to dust. He made us all equal. Now, some have greater callings where everyone else can get there if they invest their time into God. He'll get you where you need to be. But all in all, everyone deserves respect. Now, I'm more of a hands-on type of guy. I can learn by seeing someone do something or by them telling me how to do it. It's just one of those things. Now, another misconception about me is, let's see, lazy, never heard of it. Unambitious, never heard of it. Definitely not a go-getter, that's bullshit. What else? Hold on. I'm thinking. By the way, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Monday. I know I am. I just got off work. Did a little workout. I usually do it for about 20 minutes. I may up it up to 30 minutes. Maybe. Who knows? By the way, how y'all like the fit? Anyway, let's see. I'm thinking. But yeah, once you get to know me, you'll know I'm a busybody. That's one thing I would hate to get myself into in the future. I know God's got big plans for me. I just don't want to be like one of those schmucks you see in the movies. I said it before, I'm going to bring it up multiple times each time I come alive. I don't want to be one of those fathers that too busy for their kids. Yeah, you got to make the bread to, support your family and business and all that. That's one of my greatest fears. I don't want to be a father that is too busy for his wife, his kids. Like, you got to do what you got to do, but you got to maintain that. So let's just be real. I don't think anyone actually wants to be in that position where they can't see their wife, kids, what have you. But it happens, but I don't want to be like that. Not me. I want to spinach. I want to spend as much time with my family as possible. Now, what else? This live, I'm just kind of, talking about misconceptions that I'm hearing through my spirit team. And yeah, so I'm easy to work with. Just don't be barking orders at me. Don't do that. That will not end well moving forward. And my job, I pretty much just take care of what I can right now. My future job, whatever it may be, God willing, everything goes according to plans. Now, most people are like, oh, he's hard to work with because he won't take orders because he can't be controlled. Why the hell would you want to control somebody, first and foremost? I don't think anybody wants to be controlled. You try to control someone, you got a dictatorship mindset, and I don't like that. You may be getting away with it now until you come across the wrong one. If I ever get in that position where you're trying to test me, you better make sure it's a test, because if it comes across as direct, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like the outcome. It's just simple as that. Yes, I'm into learning new things. Yes, I'm willing to do hard things that'll get me out my comfort zone. But yeah, that goes without saying. Don't be a dick. Don't be a bitch. Like, it's that simple. Everyone deserves respect, like I said. What else? I am a determined type of guy. I see people starting their businesses and I just, I'm clapping for them. Because I knew they could do it. I don't ever try to tell somebody, you can't do that. That's not me. That's not my style. Anything you put your mind to, I know you're going to accomplish it. Anyone tells me their plans, I'm like, go for it. Like, for real. I see, as soon as they tell me their plan, my mind automatically just looks and paints this vision. I'm like, I see a big corporation and it's prospering. I'm like, yeah, you can do it. Like, that's just who I am. Had people in the past that gave me the idea like, that's pretty dumb. And I'm just like, well, excuse me. Shit. I still hope you have a wonderful day, but fuck me, I guess. Like, come on now. By the way, like I said, Sunday, I'll try to see if anybody will show up, but I stay over in the Arlington area in Arlington, Texas, USA. Vandergrift Park, I'll be going over there. And anybody that shows up, hit me up. Feel free to tap me on my shoulder. If I have my earbuds in, I'll be either doing silent reading of the Bible. And if anyone shows up, hell, feel free to join me. Or I'll be going live. I usually go live. I'll be doing that more often. Usually just spitballing these things until something happens. Just saying. Wink, wink. Thinking. Again, If people are trying to use me as for clout, I'll pick up on that real quick. I'm a friendly guy, but I can read energy like that. Like, I can see people coming a mile away. I can tell your intentions almost instantly, even when you're talking. Especially if you sound like one of those spokespersons that's talking like this fast. I'm just like, not exactly to that degree, but you got this, even if you're not stiff-bodied or whatever, you got this, I don't know, this vibe about you. Like, I won't say nothing. I'll just, Don't use that as an excuse not to approach me. I'm not saying everyone that approaches me is bad, but there are people in this world that have ill intent towards you, not just specifically me. So be wary about that. What else? Big plans. Something else that grinds my gears. A pet peeve, really. I'm thinking. One moment, y'all. Man, I'm trying to think. But yeah, like I said, I'm easy to work with. Just watch your tone. I don't care how long you've been running businesses, how long you've been an entrepreneur, a CEO, management, career starter, all by yourself. Respect. Remember, that's the biggest key. Like, as soon as you start talking to me, I'm almost non-stop if it's worth talking about. That's something I don't do nowadays. Usually small talk. Like, I don't mind it, but I don't care for it. So, because usually small talk involves you trying to get some information out of me, and I'm like, okay, like, I'll talk to you, but yeah. Let's see. Most people say I got a leadership mindset. I said, okay. Why should I be underneath anybody anyway? They said, start your own thing. I said, what the fuck I'm gonna start? Partner me up with somebody out there that's listening. Not just the ones I see joining. Hi, everybody. But they're like, no, we want you to come where we are. We're at where you're supposed to be already. I'm like, I'm not denying that, but I'm just gonna keep doing these things right here because I feel like something's shifting in the atmosphere. I'm just like, okay, God's cooking up something good and I'm hungry. I said, Father, I'm just playing. No, but for real, Father, I don't know what you're doing for my life, but I know it's big. I know it's magnificent. Because I've been in the waiting for a while, and I'm a patient man now. That's something I couldn't say last year, years ago. I'm happy with the change that he has done over my life. I give him praise every day, morning, midday, night, in between that time. It's like my mind is always fixated on the kingdom. And it's like, okay. He said, don't stop now. He said, not since you come this far. Like, why stop? I'm like, you right. There's no stopping for me, though. Because what's going to happen is when God calls you to do something for the kingdom, if you're one of his chosen, I'm a chosen. Read up on it. I'm not being arrogant. But I'm going to tell my story in detail. The right people come my way. I need a writer, publisher, all that. Apparently, I'm hearing through my angelic team that they're coming. I don't know when, don't know how it's going to happen. I got a vision of how it might happen. And the thing about God is, if it doesn't happen the way I expect it, it's going to happen in a way that's way better, basically. So I'm like, okay. And apparently, I'm not dreaming big enough. I'm like, okay. If y'all were here Sunday yesterday about my dream that I said, how the heck do you chase that kind of dream? I said, that's about as big as I can dream. And they said, dream bigger. I'm like, okay. I said, I can't out vision God. So I'm going to just go with it. Anyway, though, moral of the story or of this live, respect is earned. I actually give respect automatically unless I can detect some kind of ill intent on the person that approaches me. But other than that, you have my undivided attention unless you're just going to be sitting there like studying me to try to... that's another thing. Those who try to study me, you will never be able to get me. Like that one verse in Slim Shady, I think. There's people that walk like me, dress like me, act like me, try to think like me, be like me. Might be the next great thing, but not quite me. It's true. There might be another brother out there that's dressed exactly like this, and I won't even feel offended. I'll be like, all right, I'm being serious. Like, there's a difference between an imitation and the real thing. If I'm encouraging you to dress like how you want to dress, go for it. I'm not offended at all. I say, hey, more power to you. Now, I can tell if you're trying to steal my identity, that's never gonna happen. Because what I have cannot be duplicated, replicated. Everybody has their own personality and blueprint that God put on their life, inside them, their soul. So maybe the outside, you may be like, hey, twins. And I'll be like, and then keep it moving. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm like, you look good, player, but like, no. Twins would imply that we're the same, and I'm just like, no. No disrespect. I mean that in the most humblest way possible. Please believe me. But no, like I said, dress how you want. I started dressing like this because I'm like, fuck people's opinion, by the way. I'm a bit vulgar right now. Pardon my language, I'm working on it. But yeah, no. Dress how you want to dress in accordance to God's will. I'll say that. Because some people be overdoing it, but you do you. If people say something and you don't agree with it, ignore them. Now, obviously, there's dress codes for certain places and whatnot. You know what I mean. You don't want to come out the house looking like a stripper. Or maybe you do. That's up to you. No judgment here. But as a man of God, I'm like, and then I'll keep going. That's not a judgment thing. That's a wink, wink. Like damn. But keep it moving and then repent in my head because I'm like, you know you ain't supposed to be looking like that. Don't act like y'all haven't seen females, like y'all haven't seen a man with his shirt off and you're like, what I would do to him? Or guys, don't act like you know. Like, let's keep it player. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And yeah, to round this up, I'm an easy person to work with. Respect is given automatically from me to you unless I take it back and I'll get real disrespectful. Don't let that happen. I'm trying to think of another point. See, this is why I should write stuff down, but I'm still new to this, so y'all bear with me. Well, I may be on later on today. I'm gonna get me something to eat. Anyway, y'all stay tuned later on. I will be back on live, and Godspeed and God bless. Bye-bye now.